access point for our first canoe trip of the season. We're super stoked, pretty tired. Didn't sleep that well and woke up early. But we've already seen 2 moose, 2 foxes. I'm pretty sure I saw a bear while you were asleep, hon. Just got to our access point. Now we've got almost a kilometer portage down this old overgrown forestry road, which shouldn't be too bad at all. And that's into our first lake.
We're a couple hundred meters into our first portage and no black flies yet. So that's great. Okay.
We're on the first portage, 900 meters into the first lake, which we'll be double carrying as usual. And should be some very scenic lakes on this trip, but that's not really what we're here for. Getting pretty marshy here. There's a waterfall that we've seen on satellite, and it looks like one of those magical places out of a storybook. So that is where we're trying to get this weekend. Here we are. Grab, you grab your rod.
Yeah.
And hop in up there, I guess.
Yeah. You know what? I can hop out on this side.
I think you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm gonna hop out.
Yeah, good call. Do it.
All right. I will hop back in.
Try this guy.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I like the look of that.
Yeah, those jointed ones have an amazing action.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Black flies are starting to catch on to us, but it's just part of the equation right now. This time of year, you just gotta embrace it. Oh, Aaron's got a good fish on. Oh boy, just slammed it. Getting the other camera going. How's it feel? Oh, is it off?
Yeah.
No. Oh.
Biggin'.
That was a doozy. Oh.
Dude.
Okay, let's see if it hits mine. Wow.
Whew.
That thing was running.
Yeah.
That's the critical juncture, is when you're pulling out your rod out of the rod holder.
Yeah.
It's so easy to give the fish a little slack, especially with the barbless hooks. And
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard. It's not your fault.
Boy, it ran.
Oh.
I think I've had one run on me like that. It was a gator.
It was a big pike, almost
Yeah.
for sure.
On
Oh.
the lower left.
Does it feel like you have it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, I pulled a lot of line because I didn't have much out. Huh.
Oh.
Darn. I've never had a fish run like that. It just hits it and takes off.
And heels drag.
Yeah.
It was just having its way with your drag.
Yeah. It's one of the ones that haunts you.
Oh, big time. It's right here on the left. No, it's a little further.
It's on the left?
Yeah, there it is. I can see the sign through the trees.
I see it.
I think I'll just get my feet wet. You want to lift up the bow? The process is just so much easier if one person gets the feet wet. Okay, short port, and we're into lake number 2. This is the lake we'll be camping on. Sweet! We're here!
With the whole neighborhood now, why don't you?
Oh, you just lost it?
Yeah. It was there, I saw it though.
Yeah.
I put eyes on it.
I gotta look. It was mid 20-inch pike.
Yeah.
No big deal. And we got to see it.
Yeah.
That's the key.
That is the key. Oh, sun's coming out. This is just paradise.
Sun's out, fun's out. Erin's up again.
What? Oh, there you are. Pike, I think.
Yeah, it's the little guy. I'm gonna bring him over here in front of the camera. We can just release him both sides, eh?
Yeah.
You need pliers?
I don't think so.
Sorry?
No, I think it's pretty easy. There it is. Bye. Sorry, that wasn't a great release.
Good job.
So, it's pike in this lake,
Yeah.
and they're biting.
Yeah, I think it's predominantly a pike lake.
Yeah.
Wanna put that lure in front of the camera? It's got hit 3 times so far. Gotta love jointed lures. The action on them is just amazing. They swim so naturally.
I got pike hands. And I don't hate it.
Another one for Erin. On
Feels
fire.
about the same size.
Can I maybe have a fish?
We'll see. Come on, where'd you go? Feels similar, a little bit of a
Yeah.
fighter.
That's the same.
Might be the same. There we go. Nice easy release with the hook.
Beautiful.
Good
Good
to
job. We're still in the first arm of this lake. I haven't even gotten to the main lake yet, but it's really pretty in here. Just strewn with rocks and little islands.
Fish on. Oh, not that big. A little runner though. It's another small pike. Come on in, buddy. A little bit bigger than all that actually.
A little meteor.
Little meteor. Come here.
You want pliers? Little line out, please.
Yep.
5 bites to nothing. I think I better start trolling shallow. How's it feel?
Okay.
Same old?
Same old, maybe a little more fight to it. Net it. Are you gonna net it or?
If you want to see it.
I do.
Yeah, okay.
I like the feel of this one.
I saw it.
It's odd. It's not much.
Careful grabbing the lure like that. Oh, it came out.
Yeah.
Nice. Perfect.
You're the slimy one. That's so more
Oh, acrobatic.
Yeah. Now you're upside down.
Yeah, that's a bit chunkier.
Yeah. Decent size.
Nice job.
Here you go, you little gator. We're slimy. That lure is on fire.
No kidding.
What was that? 6?
6
4
bites.
to the boat.
Yep. So I've been running this husky jerk, deep jointed husky jerk on the outside track. So Aaron's been running closer to shore, shallow, and I've been running offshore deeper. And there's a clear pattern here, so it's time to go shallower. Mind you, we haven't run into any big fish here on this lake, so we don't really have a pattern for big fish, but if the little fish are shallow, then maybe the big guys are too. And I've said this so many times, but this is the beauty of trolling. On a trip, when you're paddling a lot, it increases the number of fish you'll catch exponentially. We've had 1 casting, Aaron's had 1 fish casting, and 5 bites on the troll.
Is it still there? I might have lost it.
Yeah.
It's gone. Oh. Another bite.
Fish on, there we go. Oh, lost it. Immediately off. But that's interesting. Switch to the shallow lure and get a hit within 5-10 minutes.
It's about 1:30. We're dying to stop for some lunch and cook up our steaks, but there's not really any good places to get out here, so we've got a couple kilometers, about 3 or 4 kilometers left till we get to our site. We're hoping to find somewhere before then, but if not, we'll survive, I guess.
Fish on. About time. Feels like a little weight there. Oh, oh no. No, it might be fouled.
Oh.
If they're foul hooked in the side, then they're pulling so much more drag, and they feel a lot heavier. Pulling up with the power of the rod and then reeling down is a lot easier than like just constant reeling. Let's see. I don't think it's much. No. Not much. Right in the corner of the mouth. He'll need the jaw spreaders. Just because he won't open his mouth. So I'm going to use the jaw spreaders on him to keep his mouth open. Just keeping him in the water the whole time so he's not suffering. So these jaw spreaders, you just put it in the pike's mouth and it'll keep their mouth open so you can extract the hook. Just clamp them down, get them in there, there we go. There we go. Get him straightened out here. Another one.
Feisty one.
Don't see it.
No, not yet.
It's just coming. I can just see the lure.
Oh yes, there it is.
A little better. You want me to net it?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Hook's out.
Is it?
Yep.
Got it. Alright, let's get that hook out with you, buddy. So we don't... What?
Grip him hard around the base of the tail.
Yep.
Yep.
There he is. That's a good size.
Right on. Good job. Definitely the biggest one yet.
Yeah. Oops, sorry. It wasn't as
That's good.
smooth as I would have liked, but...
Well done.
There we go.
That lure is on fire.
Sure is.
Super bright lure
Yeah.
on a cloudy day.
Lake Magnet today. We're just coming up on our site now. It's a bit of a rocky outcrop here, so we're pretty excited about it, and we're gonna get some dinner on, and then we might do some clearing into the grapple where we're gonna see our waterfall.
Find our waterfall. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Pretty nice.
So we just got out of the canoe and found our site that we were looking for. It's a pretty nice rock point, and pretty excited to find some nice places to hang the hammocks. We may camp, but it's nice because we're staying here for 2 nights. We're going to bushwhack into the waterfall tomorrow, but come back here. So it's kind of nice.
Pine smells good, eh?
Yeah.
Take care of the flies too.
Yeah. I don't know why, this just brings me so much joy.
Using this little grate that Joe gave me last weekend. That's nice. Be good for the steaks later. Chili on the go. And we'll cook up some garlic bread, put some cheese in there. It's gonna hit the spot. Steak, we'll have to wait for coals to burn down, so we're just gonna have that for dinner. It's still good and cold. It was frozen, so that'll be good later. Super nice sight. It's supposed to be very clear tonight despite all the clouds right now, so hopefully we can see some stars with this nice wide view. Nice breathing room, but plenty of spaces to hang the hammocks. Awesome. This is a big meal. It's quite a lot of chili in here. Along with 8 pieces of garlic bread. Your appetizer. Oh yeah. So hungry.
Oh my.
Veggie chili too. I don't miss the beef.
Cheers. No, I don't need it. And it's got enough protein.
Mm-hmm. Full of beans.
Mm-hmm. Just like you.
Mm. Just exploring camp a little bit, looking for somewhere to hang. And someone has set up a nice fire pit with stools back here. Found a good spot where we can both set up here. I'm gonna be using a larger hammock or a tarp today. These new Hammock drummer hammocks we got have a sweet suspension system. It's so easy to adjust. Now I just need to stick the sleeping pad in here. It's part of the design. You have to use a sleeping pad in these hammocks. You sleep perpendicular to your ridge line in these, so the sleeping pad acts as your support, gives it some rigidity this direction.
Is my tarp too high? I think it might be.
Yeah, especially with the rain coming, I would get it pretty close. And this is my absolute favorite vantage point for a thunderstorm. Just sitting in here swaying from under the tarp, watching it roll in. So we know we're getting rain Sunday night. We're hoping that tomorrow night, we're hoping it's going to be a thunderstorm too. There's a good chance. Aaron has never had that experience, and it's pretty special. It's a lot better than cowering in your tent, that's for sure. I'm using my big tarp because I need it for filming. The tarp that Aaron's setting up is the one that that both of us have, and it's fantastic. It packs down to nothing. But I need somewhere to rest my tripod and camera under the tarp, and that one is so fitted that there's no extra room for my tripod. So that's why I'm using my big one here. Getting our bug shirts on. The black flies aren't that bad yet, but there are a few dozen around you at all times, so why not? Why not be comfortable? We have them.
I'm digging this bug shirt.
Yeah.
It's a sanctuary.
Yeah, it is nice.
Why did it take this long for us to get them? Ridiculous.
It's our first time using these bug shirts. I can picture it being really hot in the summer though.
Oh yeah, I've had times.
This polyester mesh.
Yeah.
It's already pretty hot. It's not a hot day.
We've had a late lunch, and we're just kind of getting camp set up right now. Got our hammock set up, and I just put my bug shirt on for the first time, and I'm really enjoying it. The black flies aren't too bad, but there's quite a few, and just like a little sanctuary in here. I do have bug net for the hammock, which I'll put on tonight, but it's kind of nice to relax in here without it. So here's what I'm looking at. Pretty neat. We're going to go do some clearing soon, I think, to do some prep for tomorrow. All safe from the bugs?
Oh yeah. Oh. So we're starting the bushwhack to this waterfall. We're told by Rob Haslam that he flagged a bushwhack trail about 20 years ago. And I just spotted one tiny little flag over here, which could be a clue, but it's not looking too traily. Right there in that tiny little tree. Huh. Do you see me?
Nope. I don't think I'm far.
There, I see you. Yeah, I feel like accessing from here is not great. There are a couple other options. We can head down the shoreline that way. and try 2 other points to try and connect over and bushwhack to this waterfall. But I don't think any of them are going to be easy, but this one looks pretty bad. We're up, whoa, picking up any kind of a trail here. We're finding the odd game trail or something that looks like a trail, but we figure they're just beavers or something because it leads to nothing every time. Yeah. Found an old boot here. A 20-year-old trail that hasn't been cleared or used is no good out here. It's a jungle. Hi. On to spot number 2. One was inside. Got my mouth. On to the second spot where we're going to try and access this. I'm losing hope.
I don't want inside too. Oh no, I got like 3 inside. What's happening? Ah! I'm panicking. Go away, go away, get out.
Much there?
No, I don't think so. Beat him. Little guy. You ready?
Fish on. What's your line, hun? Probably another dink pike. Yeah. Don't think there's much there. Yep. I could see my lure tapping the bottom, and I guess that got his attention. That first fish today, though, it was just like run, and then stop and run. Oh, it was intense. Just want to shake this guy. Oh!
Alright?
Yep, he hooked me.
Did he?
Yep. Or his teeth, I don't know. It was a bit reckless. I could see, you can tell when a pike is building up to thrash, and I was just trying to beat the buzzer. But he got me. A little revenge. That's fair.
2 fish for Jaws.
7-2? 6-2?
6-2.
6-2. When he's dressed up in costume in the jail talking to Aladdin. Those who have the gold make the rules. That's not a good Jafar impression.
No, that wasn't very good.
No. I'm really sorry.
I don't know what that was.
So that did not go well. I had thought I was really dependent on picking up some semblance of a trail. And without that, unless we can find something tomorrow, then it's on to plan B. Plan B is pretty good, so that's okay.
That's cute.
Huh? What did you say?
I said, that's cute.
Oh! I know, I am not in a good position here. Oh. Outfished, outsawed. Well, depends how well you like yours done.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
You?
Mm-hmm.
Check that one. That one might be a little bit.
It's pretty...
Ooh, that one's pink.
Yeah, I like it when we're well done on that. So.
Yeah. Let's throw it back on.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. That's better. That's great.
That's perfect.
Good.
Oh my goodness, I'm spoiled. Now it's perfect.
Good. I'm just gonna cut it up in here. Or do you want to just muck it still? Is it too hot to handle? Or?
It's up to you if you don't mind. If you
Whatever.
cut it up. Yeah, I can muck it. I can muck it.
Mm. Mm. The mushroom is essential to completing a bite of steak. It's nice and tender. When you took that first bite, it sounded like it was really chewy.
No, that was just me being noisy. It was just the moisture in my mouth. I'm salivating over it. We're heading out post-dinner for a paddle through the Narrows and to do some fishing in there. We had luck, that's where I got the biggest fish we've caught so far. It wasn't huge, but a nice sized pike. And so we're hoping to get into a couple bigger ones this evening.
That was funny. I got snagged on a rock, came back, dislodged it, and this guy took it as I dislodged it, or tried to. And I heard a big splash here, and then I just had my lure in the water and he hit it again. She's got another. You're gonna pick that lure every time now, aren't you?
Yep, it just freed itself.
Ah. Nice. Add a little inflow, of course, they're fish.
Yep.
You got one?
I had a bite.
A bite. Small pike, what do you know? Tons of pollen on the water here. There. Jaw spreaders to the rescue again. So necessary when they're taking it so deep. You know what time it is? What would you guess? Bug went up my nose.
9:36.
Close. 9:45.
Wow.
Still tons of light in the sky, but we're back and we're ready for bed. This is zonked. feels absolutely amazing. I just love hammocks. This Hammock drummer is extremely comfortable if you set it up properly. And I've had no energy today, so I'm really looking forward to waking up fresh tomorrow. Should be an awesome day. Amazing morning out here. Got the fire going, it's cool. It's 3 degrees overnight was the forecast. There was a beautiful sunrise, and then there's a huge moon up there too. When I woke up at 5:15, it was still really bright. Yeah, it got colder.
Yeah, I think just it's kind of chilled as we were going to sleep, but then it took a while to kind of build up my body heat in my sleeping bag.
You bring your warmest sleeping bag?
No.
So, bushwhacking to the waterfall is a write-off. That's with no semblance of a trail. That's just, it would take all day to bushwhack a kilometer there, only to see the falls and then have to hoof the canoe over there as well. Like, no, we're going to plan B, which is going into the next lake.
Yeah, I agree. It'd be nice. The waterfall's a good one for having a couple days to try and get into, but
Yeah,
it's a lot for one day.
yeah, we need more hands, more time, or chainsaws.
Yeah.
But it's on the gravel river, so hopefully I'll still get to it someday. Oh, the peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Something was missing. There you go.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Fishy gone. Nope, fishy's still here.
Oh, I just got hit. Right at the boat here. Another small one.
There you go. Trick yourself.
Perfect.
Oh, there he is, floating at the top. There you go.
They get so confused when they're free.
Yeah.
What a beautiful lake.
It really is.
Rocky, so many little islands, narrows, bays. Yeah, must be tiny. What's your line?
Yeah. Reel it in. So.
It's hun.
Huh?
Look where it goes.
I can't see it.
It's wrapping like around my life jacket.
Oh.
And the lure's coming right up.
Do I fix it? How do I fix it?
We can just leave it out. It's okay.
Okay.
Alright, I think you're alright now, but. Yep. Same old. Sean. Oh, just lost it.
Oh shoot.
It's okay. It didn't feel big. It's the third eagle that we've seen on this end of the lake. And we're just about to arrive at our portage into the green hedge. Aaron just spotted something here in the bushes. And there's a pike carcass and some eagle feathers hanging off the twigs. That eagle that just left here was probably feeding on that. Stinks like pike.
It does.
Aaron had the idea of setting up a time lapse on this carcass, so we're gonna dedicate a GoPro to trying to capture that. It should work. It's not bad. So we're at the old port into Green Hedge, and it's looking pretty rough. I mean, we really haven't picked up any kind of a trail yet. Used to be a canoe route. We were hoping for more. Found the trail amongst this nice black spruce and moss. It's not a very good takeout, but the trail seems pretty decent.
It's cool. It looks like a bunch of matchsticks just. I just think there was a big blowdown at some point, or maybe it's just cumulative, but it's kind of a cool landscape.
Mm-hmm.
And there's fish spotting under John's foot. So the eagles are pretty
active in here.
which makes me hopeful for the fishing.
Yeah.
They have luck.
Definitely needs some work, but at least there's something to build off of, unlike our waterfall attempt.
All right.
So we took out too late. The takeout was back there, so we're just gonna bushwhack to the trail, which is now clear, and then we should be into the next lake pretty soon. Great news is it looks like no one's been through here in a good couple of years, so the fishing might be good.
All right, let's do it.
It's warming up and the bugs are starting to come out. Just talking to the camera. This canoe is 65 pounds. With the trolling camera mounts and rods, probably about 70. But it doesn't feel too bad. I really like these shoulder pads. Oh. Oh. I know it's cool to throw the canoe off the side of you, know, onto your knee. When it weighs 70, 75 pounds, that's pretty hard. And even when it doesn't, as long as my gunnels are not wood, I really don't mind burying in the point and taking most of the weight off as I lift it off my back. Throwing it off the side just seems like a way to put out your back. Took us maybe hour and a half, 2 hours to clear and port it.
Probably.
My forehead's burning. Am I burnt? Hold these rods in place. I use these little bungee balls. That's what they're called if you want to search for them online. Okay. Let's get away from these bugs. They're getting bad.
What? It's just the beginning, hon.
Honey.
Yeah?
Trying to make a film here. Okay. Hope this lake is worth it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nice breeze to blow the bugs off. We've got rain supposed to come in later today, and then a storm tomorrow morning. So we've got prefrontal conditions. So fishing, when storms are moving in, barometric pressure is lowering, and that can be good for fishing. So fish on. Took 2 minutes. I'm troll. Oh,
Oh, oh.
fish.
I got a fish too.
Double header. You start this camera.
Yep.
Mine's not fighting at all. Oh, you got a nicer pike, a bit bigger than what we've had so far. Oh, I just lost mine. Oh. Do you want it nutted? Or is it about the same?
It's about the same.
Okay. Come on.
There we go.
Oh!
Didn't appreciate that.
He splashed me good, he did.
Yeah, he did.
A minute later, fish on.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. This lake could be epic. I'm not ready here. You see it? Stand low.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
It's running.
Drag, have a bit of give.
Yeah.
Oh, a bit thicker pike. Not crazy.
Can you net it over there?
Oh,
Trying.
yeah, he's definitely got a bit more power. There we go. Nice. Yeah, that's a meaty pike. There you go.
Yep.
Here, I'll send you up some pliers.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
He is free.
Perfect.
Are you ready?
So, wet your hands and
Yeah.
put your first hand, grip it around his tail, the base of his tail,
Okay.
where it's the narrowest,
Okay.
and then put your other hand under his stomach.
Okay.
That way you avoid holding him by the gills.
Almost there.
It's okay, he's in the water the whole time at least. And the water's cold.
You're just really slimy, and I know that's not your fault. But it makes this very difficult.
Okay,
Can I grab him from
maybe just,
behind the head?
sure.
There we go. Okay.
Oh!
There you go.
Good job, there he goes. Yeah, when they stay down like that,
Yeah.
and they're not coming up with your reeling, that's usually a good sign.
Yeah.
So he had a bit more power, nothing big, but that's the best one yet, I think.
Yeah. What would you say, like 7 pounds?
Probably 6. 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. We're having wraps for lunch and dehydrated pineapple, our favorite dehydrated fruit. Just so good. This little cup is probably, this might be a whole pineapple right here. So good. You couldn't make candy better than this. But this is all natural. There's nothing added to it. It's just pineapple dehydrated.
And I'm a candy fiend.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that.
Erin loves sugar and candy. She has a sweet tooth. I don't even have a sweet tooth. Is there a candy not including chocolate, you would rather have than this?
No.
No. You want more?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad we did this and came in here. Got to knock something off of the Wanderlust list.
Yeah.
If not the waterfall.
No,
This is a good compromise.
a little bit of work to get in here, which makes it feel rewarding.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful lake too.
Oh.
Oh.
Sean.
That'll open it up. You got fish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't seem to be giving it at all.
Nope.
Seems like a snag.
No comment. Shucks.
It's funny, we just trolled for another hour around the lake with nothing, and then got back to our first spot where we had a double header, and then Aaron got another fish.
Fish on.
And now we got another double header. Aaron just hooked up, same spot. That's crazy. Nothing the rest of the lake. Mine feels small.
Yeah, that's pretty small.
Yours is small.
That's funny
But
though.
wow, pike are stacked up here. Yeah, small pike. Go. Starting to rain, and it's windy and quite chilly again today. So we're gonna pack up, get out of here. We're still good, probably 2 hours from camp, so it's time to start heading back before the storm hits. Only time we've been warm today is on the clearing the portage. We okay for rocks?
Yeah. All good. I've eaten so many
Oh.
bugs. Thank you.
All right.
Was it folded in half?
In half?
The fish?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like our planet Earth little shot worked out. I don't think the eagle came back for the pike. It's probably stuffed. It looks like he ate most of it.
Yeah. All right. Excuse me.
How was your nap?
Oh, so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unreal, insanely comfortable.
Unbelievable.
I was asleep so fast.
Sleeping on a cloud.
Yeah.
But now we must eat.
Here it is. I just saw something swimming across the lake. Hey, Han, moose! Just swam over to an island. Huh. From our side. Hey, Han! Han! Moose! It just swam over to that island. I just caught it at the end. But now it's in the trees. It feels so fresh after that nap. And we're just looking at the island across the lake. See if the moose shows up.
It tastes good.
Oh yeah. It's gray, but the sun's getting through a bit. It's not so cold right now. It's nice. And I pooped.
That's good. And now?
Half an hour ago.
Oh, good.
I feel light as a feather. Rain kicked up again, so we're chilling in the hammocks, but it's so comfortable and shut up. It's beautiful under here, under the tarp, just rain pitter-pattering on top, and there's a breeze, no bugs in this nice mesh, and it's just so comfortable. I really can't overstate that. Cozy over there yet?
Yeah. Yeah, I just got my sleeping bag, took my contacts out.
Are you gonna read?
Yeah.
There is surround sound of my favorite bird call right now, the Swainson's thrush. And it's incredibly peaceful here. And these moments are so precious nowadays because we're all so busy and there's always something to do or something to turn on, like Netflix or Facebook. We have no signal here, of course. And there's such peace from it. third string of geese in like an hour.
Yeah. They're on the move.
Mm-hmm. And we should be too.
Bowels are. Oh.
Well, the rain that was forecasted for this morning is held off mostly. So we're gonna pack up while we get an opportunity. So what do you think?
You're probably right.
Pack up while it's not raining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where are you? There you are. Yeah, we pack up.
I mean, we've slept about 13 hours out of the past 17, so.
I know, it's just so cozy in here.
Get up!
Hey, I do what I want.
This little storage pouch in here for the bug net. And then the whole hammock stuffs into this bag, which also has compression straps so you can push it down. Always do the tarp last in case it starts raining again. Can't say raining again. Raining again.
In case it starts raining again. How about that?
Very good. I always do the tarp last in case it starts raining again.
By us? Thank you.
Oh,
A bit.
oh.
You're feisty. There you go.
Good job.
See you later. Like this. From the depth, I'll net it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Maybe not. No. It's not as big as I thought.
Crazy how many small pike there are in this lake.
Yeah. Same old, smaller than most. Ooh, he's got some. Looks like something tried to make dinner out of him.
Yeah, he's got a slash across his back.
Yeah. There you go. Very cooperative.
Watch that back hook.
Mm-hmm.
If he thrashes.
I've been told I'm not allowed to paddle because I'm too strong and it makes us go too fast and then we won't catch any fish. So I'm taking a break.
Yeah, you don't want to troll too fast. With the tailwind and both of us paddling, it's too fast.
I won't complain.
Is that comfortable?
Yeah,
Really?
surprisingly.
We heard a bit of thunder this morning in the distance, but so far everything's held off. And now we have a tailwind. Pretty lucky. Same old. Dang. It's a perch pattern shadow wrap. But any shallow minnow bait seems to be doing the job right now. Another one. Wonder what it is, huh?
What do you mean?
Being sarcastic. It's definitely a small pike.
Oh. I get it.
Yep. Yes, perfect. Perfect.
Well played. Feels pretty small.
Hmm?
Feels pretty small.
Okay, last cast. We're almost back at the first access point. And Erin hasn't been able to find that one she lost on our way through this lake first time. But it was a really nice little trip. Nice little warm up for the season. Saw a nice big black bear on the road. Just ran off before I could get the camera out.